guys. So first off, I have to say, sorry that I didn't post yesterday or the day before that. Things were just crazy. I don't really have any excuse. Life has just been hectic and still kind of adjusting to everything and juggling all my balls. So that being said, I'm trying to open my email, but I accidentally opened my camera. I'm happy to be back on here. I'm actually sitting in front of my friend's house right now, my friend Michaela's house. So if you hear cars or wind, that's what's going on, and hopefully no sprinklers go off. So we're gonna see, but I'm gonna open up my email. Shayna had to resend this to me. I actually sat down to try to film this, but like, I don't know, sometimes I like accidentally hit this button. It feels like every time where it archives the email, and I don't know how to open up archived emails, and I don't know why I do it every time. So here we go. It says, "Hey Nikki, I need your advice. I am having trouble breaking things off with my boyfriend of 10 months. I am 18 and I'm about to really start a new chapter in my life. College and a job and hopefully making new friends. He is just very controlling." Oh, I just lost my place. He is just very controlling and a negative aspect in my life when it comes to me doing anything outside of him. He doesn't like me hanging with other people or even taking a date to myself. It basically has to be him 100% of the time. On top of that, I've been very forgiving when I should have been when he has cheated on me twice and has trouble with other girls. We argue a lot and he always tells me he will be different and loves me. Lately, he is jealous and his need to be with me all the time, has no one else but me in his life, and it's just gotten too much. How do I break it off? And plus, how do I cope after he's pushed me to have no friends and basically do nothing to keep him happy? I don't know what to do. Okay, I'm not even lying to you. First off, because I don't read these questions before I answer on Ask Nikki, so I'm kind of reading and thinking at the same time, obviously, and I was literally just thinking in my head, I bet this guy's cheated on her before you said he cheated on you, because I feel like I noticed this pattern. The guys that tend to be overly possessive like that, for some reason, they tend to be cheaters, and I'm not sure if it's because that's because they are doing something they shouldn't, so thus they turn into being overly possessive, or what the heck goes on, but I feel like I see that a lot. The possessive guys, it's like, why are you so possessive? What in you is making you feel like, what are you doing that is making you feel like other people are doing something too? You know what I mean? So, not surprising. B, you are completely right. You need to break it off. It needs to be done. And I know it's really hard, whether it's friendships or relationships, like romantic relationships. It's hard to break off like relationships when they have like a toxic element to them. I usually hate that word because I feel like we throw it around a lot, like it's toxic, but there's like a toxic element to them, because once you've gotten close to someone, you see the good in them, and that's what makes it so painful and hard to walk away, because you don't want to just brush them off as like, oh, whatever, girl, you don't need him, he's a dick, because you're like, in your head, you're like, but he's not a full dick, like, that's why I dated him for 10 months or however long you said it was. And the same thing goes true with friends. It's like, you know, there's more than just like being able to write someone off that easy. That being said, it's still okay to know, like, all right, they have a good side to them. Pretty much everyone does. But you still have to walk away from things when they're not good or there's something toxic in it. And in this case, it is an overwhelmingly like toxic thing. Someone who is going to be controlling and jealous like that and not let you live your life, and you're only 18, like that's just bad news. And I think the way you need to break it off is pretty black and white. I don't know, man. Honestly, jealousy really scares me. That sounds kind of dangerous. I don't know if you'd want to do it in person, if he would turn into being violent or aggressive, if you would want to do it with other people around, or maybe if you just want to do it on the phone or in a text. Like I said, it does kind of worry me when people are really jealous or, yeah, just like that. I kind of always worry, like, well, what are they going to do? But I would break it clean and simple, like, hey, you know, we need to be done. I don't even know if you would need to go into reasons, because then you give him things to fight back with and apologize for. Like, if you're saying like, oh, I don't like that you're this, I don't like you're jealous, I don't like you're possessive, it's like, then he has things to say. Like, I won't do that, I won't do that. But if you're just like, hey, I've thought about it and I don't want to be with you anymore, like, we need to break up. And it's just that. It's like when Dan and I have gone to look at cars before, he doesn't like doing it because he gets kind of worried that the car salesman people are going to like try to suck us in. And I'm like, dude, if you don't give them any reason to, like, oh no, we don't have the money right now, or oh no, this, it's like, well, then they'll have something to fight back on. They're like, now I know what to do. But if you're just like, nope, just looking, no thanks, that's it, and you don't give them anything to fight with, like, then it's easier. And I've been learning that a lot lately too, is just, you know, just saying it. Don't give people things to fight back with. And, you know, you've already made up your mind anyways. Like, you don't want that. You don't want that to be more difficult. So that was a long spiel. Good luck with that. If any of you have dealt with jealousy or, you know, possessiveness in relationships, tell us in the comments, because I think a lot of girls have dealt with this, and I haven't dealt with it, especially not to that extreme, but I've had friends who have, and it's kind of scary. So yeah, I'd be curious to hear what your guys' experiences have been like in that realm of relationships. So now I'm going to open up the Twitter question. It says, what is your favorite ride at Disneyland? On a much lighter note, okay, probably I'm going to say it's a tie between Space Mountain and Pirates of the Caribbean. Very different rides. I'm very aware of that. But I like Pirates because something about it makes me feel like a kid. I think because it's been there forever, and I just get on and I'm like, yes, yo-ho, yo-ho. I get really excited. And then probably Space Mountain because it's exciting. And that kind of makes me feel like a kid too, even though they've redone it. I really like Space Mountain too. I don't know. I haven't been to Disneyland in way too long. I think Dan and I are going to get a pass again here in the next couple months, because all of my friends have passes, and I used to have a pass, and I would go with my friends, and I want to start going more again because I miss Disneyland. So that's it. If you want to send me messages or questions, you can email them to me at asknikkip@gmail.com, or you can use the hashtag on Twitter, because we pull questions from there too, obviously, and you can just use the hashtag asknikkip, and we will see you very soon, or I will see you very soon. Okay, bye guys.